Hey, rich rising to you guys. Blessings and abundance to all. Hey, I just wanted to chop it up and check in with you guys before I go and hit this gym and get it in real quick. I was just thinking about something, and if you haven't watched my video that I shot yesterday, I want y'all to go check that out about the powers in the mind. And it had dawned on me about like many people, they want to be happy out here, but a lot of people don't know how to be happy. And it's like you gotta start doing the things that's within your parameters. You know what I'm saying? And the things that's within reach. You know, you don't have to go outside of your means, your finances, your way of living in order to be happy. Like happiness is within. You know what I'm saying? And that's what like I want to talk about. Like a lot of people they think, oh, if I get $1 million or if I get $100,000, that's gonna make me happy. Yeah, I mean it's gonna make you happy. Don't get it. We ain't gonna misconstrue that. Don't get that twisted. But before the money, why not work on becoming happy now? Like what I spoke on in the last video, the power in the mind. The power is in the mind. About finding you a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Doing things that you like to do. Like you might like to make bracelets, or you might make earrings, or you might make you might like to do arts and crafts, let's say that. Or you might like to just go out in the nature, ride bikes, take a walk in the park, take a walk in your neighborhood. I mean, you got to start there, and then just start, like, if you like to read, start doing the things that you like to do, and then you're gonna start seeing a transition in your life, and you're gonna start seeing like growth and elevation. Because like when I talked about drinking and smoking, for instance, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was getting high and I was getting drunk, like I wasn't making myself happy. It was just like I was just coping with whatever I was going through at the time, and just more or less using it as an escape. But once I came down off my high, or came down from, you know, drinking or whatever, then I still got the problem or the situation. I'm going through the situation. And it just made me think like I'm at the point in life now where I'm doing things that make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I like going to the gym, for instance. I'm gonna stay on that. I love going to the gym, because like I said, it make my body feel good. It sharpens my mind. You know what I'm saying? I get a chance to sweat out the toxins that's in my body, and overall, I feel like it make me feel good about myself. So that's confidence. So when you got confidence in yourself, that can be a form of happiness, making you happy. Because many people, they done lost their confidence in themselves, and they I'm not sure if they want to get it back. I'm not sure what a person is going through, but in order to get up out of your situation, then you gonna have to look within yourselves and find out really what's going on. And that's why I want to talk about, like, people, like, with the internet. Like, I'm starting to see like people are getting exposed to a lot of things, whether good or bad. You feel me? And like, let's say finances, for instance. A lot of people just thought, because I thought for a long time before I started looking into it, like, go to work, get your check, pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? But once I started looking into how finances work, that you can invest money and you can grow money and you can position yourself to live a better life without just having to work, then I start digging into it and getting involved with where my finances are going, getting on a budget plan, putting my money over here. So that way, as I get older, then I have something to fall back on. And I don't have to just be going to work no 40, 50 hours a week, 2 and 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? That's not normal. Don't nobody want to live like that. But see, like, now I'm doing what I got to do to get where I need to go to. And I don't, I'm okay with that right now. But don't get it twisted for once that I'm just working the 2 jobs. Like, like I spoke with you guys in the last video, the power is in the mind. Hey, I went to the dealership class yesterday, and I met some great people. I got a chance to sit around and find out what was going on because, like I said, the next business that I get involved with, I have to be hands on. I can't, like with my trucking company, for instance, like when I really put that into somebody else's hand, and I would just play in the background and running the company from the background. And it's like, not that it was a bad thing, but by me doing that, I wasn't hands on, and then I wasn't able to catch the things before it started happening and see, you know, stop myself from losing money and having the company shut down. And like I said, I'm in the process of working my way back to getting the company back up and running. But it's like I have to be hands on with it. If I can't be hands on with it, then I don't want to do it. And like I said, I was happy, running the trucking company. The money was good, and things were going great. But at the end of the day, like I said, I have to be involved with whatever I'm about to invest into now. And like I said, I want you guys to figure out what it is that you want to do that's going to make you happy. And like I said, if you don't got the money, that's why I was discussing about getting that second source of income, cleaning up your credit, utilizing your credit so you can go out and get you a business loan. Well, you're going to start a business first, get you a business loan, utilize that money to start your business, unless you could just get the job and then save up and invest that into your business. You don't have to go get no business loan, because like I said, a lot of people, they'll go get the business loan and then don't make good, and then you end up in a situation like I ended up in. You know what I'm saying? Having to pay back the creditors. That's like I told you guys with the book I wrote, how I lost the 60K in the trucking industry. So if you read that book, and then you get a better understanding of, oh, okay, this is what happened. This is how those moves got made, or this is how dude was able to bounce back from his situation. Because like I said, I'm not the type that just gonna sit back, get knocked down, and just sit there and lay there. Now I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna keep pushing and keep fighting towards what it is that what I want to do. And like I said, the moves that I've been making for the last 2 years, like I've been on this journey for the last 2 years, working the two jobs. Well, it's a part-time job, but it's helping me to supplement that extra income that I need to knock down these creditors, get my savings back together, get my emergency fund back together. And that way I can start doing the things that I want to do that make me happy. But before the money came, like I said, I'm still doing the things that don't cost money that make me happy, like reading, going to the gym, vacations. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't been on a big vacation yet, but I have been able to go out of town, visit my family and my loved ones, and hang out with them for a little while, and go shopping. Like yesterday, for instance, like I went to the mall. Like I ain't been to the mall. Well, I have been to the mall. I went to the mall last month, and I was buying a shirt, and the chick was like, yeah, you need to go ahead and get that other shirt. And I'm like, lady, look here. I'm finna get this shirt right here. I'm on a budget. You feel me? I see y'all probably next week or whenever I get around to going back to the mall, unless I might order the shirt online and be done with it. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "You on a budget?" Like she was shocked. Like, lady, look here. I pay attention to what's going in and what's coming out. I'm not gonna just come up in the mall and cake off and spend that type of paper. I got other things going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you living, but the way I'm living right now, I got to keep an eye on my finances, you know what I'm saying, and my resources. So that way I can do other things that I want to do. That's why y'all been seeing me for the last two videos, with the white tee on, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, I think I might just bring that back, you know what I'm saying? And then the season about to change. So I'll be wearing my sweaters again, you know what I'm saying? Uh, the social media got y'all forgetting who you are in real life sweaters, bring that back. And if you ain't purchased that, y'all can go to trustno.com and pick that up. You know what I'm saying? Grab you one. But yeah, back to being happy. You know, you just gotta do the things that make you happy, and just stay away from the negative energy, and try to block out the distractions, the stuff that's keeping you away from what it is that you want to do. Like if you monitor yourself and just see how long you might be on social media or how long you might be doing something that's non-productive. Y'all got to get out here and start doing things that's more productive and that's going to be beneficial to you getting up out your situation. But if you in your comfort zone and you just want to be average, then really technically this message is not for you, because what I'm saying is going to fall on deaf ears anyway. But if you want to make the changes in your life and you want to grow and elevate and get more knowledge and get more research, man, Google is your best friend. Y'all can get on YouTube and start looking into what it is that you're trying to get into. Like what that was a couple of days ago, it was a part that went out in my oven, like inside the oven, like it was the bottom bake thing. It was like a little funny looking shaped thing, that caused the heat. And I had to order a new part. So I went to order the part. The part came, and I was like, I didn't know how to, install it. So shit, I went on YouTube, saw how I needed to do it, switched that thing out, and then, it made me feel good. That made me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't had to call somebody to come through and do something as simple as that. And that might be one of your hobbies, fixing things around your house. And it's like it's so much stuff that I need to be doing, and it's so much stuff that I'm getting involved in, and it's like just do what makes you happy, and quit. Don't allow like alcohol or drugs or stuff like that to bring you down, because it's really there to just distract you. Once you get high, you have a little party or whatever the case may be. Then once you come down off your high, then you're gonna be right back in the same situation. So just try to avoid the things that's keeping you distracted from getting to greatness or elevating you in your life. But that's what I want to talk to you guys about. Now, I just want y'all to, what I'm saying, go out here and be, enjoy life, because don't none of us know what kind of time that we got. You feel me? We all in the same bubble and we all on a time schedule. So with your time, the time that you got, get focused on what it is that you need to be doing and start working on building your finances up, learning more things, get your body right, get your mind right. Your mind come first, you know what I'm saying? Because when the mind move, the body gonna move, and write down some goals. If it's some things that you want to do, some things that you've been procrastinating on, get on that, go on and knock it out, get it out the way, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, all it's gonna be doing is just keeping you stagnant, keeping you complacent, keeping you docile and destitute. You know what I'm saying? You just looking, you're procrastinating and you're not moving forward. If you want to elevate, you want to move forward, you want to grow, go ahead and the things that you say you want to do back in the, at that time period, go ahead and get to it, man. Don't put it off no more. Why put it off tomorrow when you could do it today? And that's really what I'm trying to say. And then stay focused on making yourself happy. Yeah, we all want $1 million. Yeah, we all want 100,000. You feel me? But the money ain't gonna make you happy. You got to be happy before you get the money. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I'm speaking on right now. You know, but I'm gonna get ready to go out. To the gym, get it in. Like I said, I wanna start going live, but like I need to, I don't want to just be going live, one or two people. I think on Facebook, when I go live, I'll be having a lot of people on that joint too. But I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna start going live, and I'm gonna start dropping more content. I'm gonna try to, instead of just doing the one videos on Sundays, my Sunday motivation video, I'm gonna start trying to get it in at least 2 to 3 times a week. So I just want y'all to start looking out for that. We get y'all some content. I just want to work on y'all minds, work on y'all bodies, work on y'all finances, work on your credit, work on your businesses, you know. And these are things that I wanna tap in with you guys and make sure y'all on point, make sure y'all staying on course, make sure y'all, just doing overall what y'all need to do so y'all can win at life, you know? Because like I said, don't nobody know what kind of time frame we got out here. So we ain't putting it off till tomorrow no more. We're gonna do it today and we're gonna build brick by brick, day one or one day. You feel me? That's the question you gotta to ask yourself. I wanna do this day one. You know what I'm saying? One day it might not come. You feel me? So we gonna get it done now. You feel me? You're gonna go to the gym, you're gonna start back reading them books, you're gonna all of the projects that you started that you never completed, you're gonna go back and revisit those projects, you're gonna save some more money so that way you can invest, you're gonna get your credit cleaned up, you're gonna get back on top of what you need to be doing out here. And you're gonna get rid of all distractions. That drinking and smoking, okay, let's say you drink every day, 7 days a week. Cut it down to 3 days, 3 or 4 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Then after you get to 3 or 4 days a week, cut it down to 2 days. 2 days elimination time. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna start feeling better about yourself. Skin will be a lot clearer. Your body gonna thank you for it. You know what I'm saying? Detox. You feel me? Go in. Ain't nothing wrong with doing the detox every 30 to 60 days or something like that. You feel me? You can fall back from it. Because if it's something that you want to do in life, you gonna do it. But if you cool with how life going and you cool with not having nothing, you cool with not being able to travel, you cool with not being able to go get nice clothes, you cool with not being able to go to the dentist or go to wherever it is, doing the things that gonna make you happy and doing the things that you need to be doing instead of staying a part of the circus and the clown show, then hey, be my guest. But I'm gonna stay focused on what it is. I like this life. You know what I'm saying? And I want to elevate and I want to add more things into my life that's gonna help me to be more happier. And help me to grow and help me to evolve and help me to elevate. You know what I'm saying? That I want that for y'all. And that's why I get up here and I speak it into existence. These are my affirmations. These are the things that I foresee and what I'm trying to do and what I want to achieve in life. But get focused on what it is that y'all need to be doing, and then we're gonna do what we need to do, and we're gonna get it in. It's your boy Trust No. I'm out.